Welcome to Lesson 317, Mixed Practice with Decimals and Fractions. Jennifer practices cheerleading for 5 hours each week. Jessica spends 8/9 as much time practicing as Jennifer. How much time does Jessica spend? Jennifer practices for 5 hours, but the question is Jessica and how much time she spends. We know Jessica spends 8/9 of Jennifer's time. The word of means to multiply. That's my hint. So I'm going to take 5 wholes times 8/9. I know 5 wholes written as a fraction is 5/1 times 8/9. I multiply straight across. 5 times 8 is 40, and 1 times 9 is 9. I have an improper fraction, so I need to do 40 divided by 9. 9 goes into 40 4 times. 4 times 9 is 36. 40 minus 36 gives me a remainder of 4. So I know Jessica spends 4 hours and 4/9 hours practicing. This makes sense because Jessica obviously practices longer, Jennifer practices longer than Jessica because Jessica is 8/9 as much time. So 4 and 4/9 hours makes sense. In this next example, we have an apple juice factory that produced 495 3/10 gallons of apple juice in 3 5/10 days. We want to know how much apple juice on average the factory produced each day. The word each gives me a hint that it is division. So we know that in 3.5 days they produced 495 3/10 gallons. So I'm going to take that number and divide it by 3 5/10 days. When I divide decimals, I need to make my divisor a whole number. So I move my decimal point. If I move my decimal point one place in the divisor, I also have to do it in the dividend. Okay, now that my decimal places are moved, I can divide. 35 does not go into 4, but it does go into 49 one time. 1 times 35 is 35. 9 minus 5 is 4, and 4 minus 3 is 1. Bring down the 5. 35 goes into 145. I don't know how many times. So I'm going to do a little helper problem. Let's see. Too small. So 4 times. So 4 times 35 is 140. Subtract and I get 5. Bring down the 3. 35 goes into 53 one time. 1 times 35 is 35. Subtract 53 minus 35. running out of room. I get 18. So now I need to extend my answer line, bring my decimal point straight up, and 35 goes into 180. Oh, I don't know. Let's try 6. Oh, that's way too high. Let's try 5. Okay, so we'd get 175. Okay, so I'm going to subtract that and get 5 and bring down another 0, and then I would have a 1 up here. I ran out of room. Sorry about that, guys. So when I'm dividing decimals, I only need to go 2 places. So my final answer would be 141.51 gallons each day. Today, you learned mixed practice with decimals and fractions.